All right, everyone, very important video, and all I ask, I don't ever ask much of you. Give me 10 minutes of your time. I promise this video won't go over 10 minutes. We are getting very excited. We are getting way ahead of ourselves. We all need to slow down, myself included, when we're looking at where we are right now today, March 2013, in Bible prophecy. We're jumping the gun. We're getting way ahead of ourselves. In this video, I am going to show you where we are today in Bible prophecy, March 2013. Now, I want to mention real quick, if you are post-trib and mid-trib, you don't believe in the pre-tribulation rapture, I love you. I respect you and your belief, and I ask you to do the same. This is not the video. Do not, out of love, do not leave any negative comments promoting a post-tribulation rapture. Please, this is not the video. I spent a great deal of time this afternoon with someone that I love dearly, who has spent hours and hours, countless hours, sleepless nights, in the book of Revelation. And there's a trend going around YouTube, and again, I'm guilty as well, of where we are right now in Bible prophecy. So please hear me out. That's all I ask. I want to cover the Antichrist. I want to cover this new Pope and the prophecies of the Pope. This man dressed in sackcloth, that was kneeling barefoot, holding a staff out in the pouring down rain. All right, let me begin with Saint Malachi, who was a Catholic bishop back in the 1100s, 1130, I believe, who gave a prophecy of the last 112 popes. And it appears that he has been very, very accurate right down to this new pope, the last pope, who he says will be Peter the Roman, Petrus Romanus, and everything seems to fit. Now, and I'm, you know, I get excited too. I want to go home, just as bad as all of you. We're seeing prophecy just unfolding so quickly. And especially those of us like myself that believe in the pre-tribulation rapture, we are just so excited and we want to go home so badly. But we need to slow down and take a deep breath. When we're looking at this prophecy, it's not biblical, it's not in the Bible. I had to put myself in check today as well. So, you know, I'm speaking to myself as I'm preaching to the choir. Yes, we will have dreams, we will have visions, and a lot of people are having. It's on the increase now since 2011. But you got to remember, the enemy is a liar and a deceiver. He likes to imitate Yahweh. He likes to imitate God. He likes to imitate Jesus. This is a prophecy given by a Catholic priest, a bishop. And we know, believe me, we know the corruption within the Catholic Church and how Satan has infiltrated the Roman Catholic Church. And I'm not even mentioning about the pagan customs going back to the Tower of Babel and Babylon, and the idol worship and keeping Jesus crucified on that cross. I'm not talking about that, but I'm talking about Satan infiltrating religion, and especially the Vatican and the Catholic Church, that this prophecy could be a deception from the enemy. We have to look at that. We have to look at that. I want to talk about, real quick, this gentleman dressed in sackcloth, kneeling in the pouring down rain. I got excited too when I even mentioned maybe he's one of the two witnesses, and I'm thinking, whoa, slow down, slow down. The two witnesses don't come on the scene too far later on in prophecy in the book of Revelation. We have not got there yet. I promise you, we have not gotten there yet. It is not that time to where the two witnesses are in the street and they are preaching. We're nowhere near that point yet. The church has to be removed first. And we are still here. So when we're looking at this new pope, and he very well may be the false prophet of the book of Revelation, but keep in mind, when we're looking at prophecy and young men will have visions, old men will dream dreams. I want to remind you that is happening today. But one thing you got to understand, the last half of the tribulation is not for us, it's for the Jewish people. So when people, the Holy Spirit will be poured out, it is during the time, not this time. We're not there. We're not halfway through the tribulation. Believe me, the tribulation has not started yet. It is when the Antichrist, along with his armies, are out to kill all the Jewish people, and God protects them. He hides them. They go to southern Jordan, to Petra, and this is where the Holy Spirit is poured out, and they start to prophesy. They start to believe that Jesus is the Messiah. And this is at the time when Jesus touches down and he fights the battle of Armageddon. It's for the Jewish people. We're not there yet. The two witnesses, we're nowhere near that point. We're looking at Barack Obama, and a lot of people are saying he's the Antichrist. And believe me, I've always came out and said he is not the Antichrist. I did an entire video. He doesn't fit any of the attributes of the Antichrist. Now, people are talking about his trip to Israel, and they've even built this ice sculpture, and they're going to give him an award, and he is going to go and defile the holy temple. The third temple has not been built yet. So I want you to understand, sitting right there on the Temple Mount, right in the middle where the third temple should be built, is a Muslim mosque. Barack Obama could go and sit in that temple and claim that he is God. God does not see that mosque as holy. He does not see, I shall have no other gods before me. He doesn't consider Allah holy at all. We're not there yet. I'm not saying Obama's not the Antichrist, but the enemy is really on the move and deceiving everyone. I really don't believe Obama is the Antichrist. I believe it's a lie. It's a deception from the enemy. He can go to Jerusalem all he wants. The third temple has not been built yet. He can't defile the temple. It's not constructed yet. They were waiting on a red heifer. They have that now. Everything is together, ready for the third temple to be built, and it will be. But it's not completed yet. Right down to everything, the golden harps, and all of the rabbi have been trained in all their garments. Everything, the menorahs, everything is ready. But we're not there in prophecy yet. Right now, at any time, the church can be removed. And get excited. Get excited, because that trumpet could sound at any time. But let's not think and believe, and let's not spread the word that we're already through the trumpets and we're halfway through the tribulation. It's the tribulation that we know. We're all facing tribulation, including me, believe me. But we're not at that point yet. When we're looking at the prophecies of Malachi, it's from a Catholic bishop, a priest, and it could be a decoy, a way of Satan deceiving you. He likes to imitate everything God does, everything Jesus did, using Obama to go at this time, right at the Passover. What is he going to defile? A Muslim mosque? The Dome of the Rock is sitting right there. The third temple is not there to defile. God does not consider the Dome of the Rock holy. There's nothing for him to defile. Right now, we're waiting. Believe me, the Great Tribulation is going to explode very soon. Right now, we're looking at all of the prophecies coming to pass, with all earthquakes in diverse places, and animals dying, and birds, and fish, and these meteors and asteroids. But we're waiting right now for the church to be removed. That's where we truly are. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Get excited, because we are going to go home, and we could go home tonight. But let's not think we're halfway through the tribulation and trumpets and all this other stuff. Don't let the enemy win. We're close now. We're close to going home. But get in the Word. Come out of religion. Get in the Word and have a relationship. God bless.